Oh, oh, oh my goodness, guys. Welcome back. Nika here with your daily neuro nuggets. It's very early in the morning. We're all snowed in here in Chicago. I don't know, 16 inches or something. Insane. Crazy. But we are here to talk about Officer Shane Gunderson, Officer Ryan Snyder, Officer Darren Duke. I have several questions for these three officers. By the way, if you're in here, hit the like. It takes 0.5 seconds. Thank you. I like to call Gunderson No Gloves Gunderson. Now, I'm going through the documents here of the audio and video, and what I notice is that Officer Gunderson wore a body camera when he went to 1122 King Road. What's even more interesting is that he had it turned on for 1 minute. He had it turned on for 1 minute. Remember, these cameras for the body cam footage record everything. So we have timestamps, we have everything. So not only did he show up with the proper body cam and it was turned on, what is really weird is that he turned it off just 1 minute later at 12:31. Why are you turning off a body worn camera when there is a quadruple homicide? And Officer Gunderson, you have been involved in previous investigations in other cases. You've already gotten a little slap on the wrist for fucking things up in the past. So why in the fuck are you putting yourself in this situation? Again, a weird ass situation. Entering a crime scene, a quadruple homicide crime scene that is supposed to be horrific and messy and covered in red fluid, and there's people all up in the house. And not only do you go in there without booties, not only do you go in there and touch everything, molest everything there is to be touched without gloves, no gloves, Gunderson, but then you also turn off your body cam footage. Why are you turning off the camera, sir? So in this document, if you go down the list, it also shows that Ryan Snyder, Officer Snyder, wore a body camera on 11/13/2022 at 1:10 p.m. But that's all it mentions, which is also very, very odd because for other officers that entered the crime scene, we have times when they arrived, when the camera was turned on, when it was off, how long they were at the crime scene for. But here, for Officer Ryan Snyder, we don't have that information. We only know that he was there with the camera turned on at 1:10 p.m. I want to know, how long was he in there for? And who else was there while he was there? How long was he in there for? Then Officer Darren Duke mentions that he also had a body cam that was turned on. But what I find very odd is that the audio was redacted per order. Now, why would audio be redacted per the order when you're at a crime scene? That is so important, right? To not redact that information because we want to allow citizens to be able to have that information, to know how are these cops going through the crime scene? What are they finding? What are they saying? Is it even work related? Is it even work appropriate? What kind of relationships did these officers have potentially with the victims or with the people surrounding this case? I mean, we've heard other cops talk to students or refer to students as my homeboy. Just fucking weird because you're like twice their age, right? Why does this matter? Why does this matter? It matters because the first officers on the scene were both found to be guilty. Okay. They were both guilty of evidence tampering or just blatantly destroying it. Can you guys let me know if the chat is working, please? Hit the like button if you're in here. It takes half a second. Isn't that strange that the officers that are arriving first on scene were both found to be guilty of evidence tampering, evidence destruction in other cases? We know that because I've talked about the misdemeanor regarding the Stickergate incident, right? If you don't know what the Stickergate incident is, please go watch my very first videos I made regarding the IDAHO4 because I delved deep into Moscow PD. They have a horrible track record. A horrible track record, okay? And I talked about Stickergate. I even had stickers made actually back in the day. You can look it up in the police station and you can see what the officers, each officer, what they've been reprimanded for. Okay, the COVID sticker lawsuit where the case was dropped, and then the family sued the state and officers for freedom of speech and excessive force related to the detention of his two underage sons. Honestly, if I remember correctly, that case is still ongoing. I'm not positive though, but every case I read out of that town shows the same exact thing, right? It shows abuse of power from law enforcement time and time again. Okay, it's the sons of Nathan Wilson, underage, getting abused by cops. What happened to the cops? Nothing really, right? The fact that we have here Gunderson going inside for only 1 minute, according to this footage. We know he was in there longer, right? We know he was in there longer. So why is the footage only showing that he was in there a minute? And the fact alone that Gunderson went inside the house for only 1 minute, and the fact that he had a history of mishandling evidence should be enough to make us question this entire case, right? If you read other cases that Gunderson has time and time again hidden evidence, why is he still a cop? People, wake up. Isn't Gunderson the one who had no gloves on that was walking through and through and appeared, in my personal opinion, to remove something out of Kaylee's bedroom? What did you take out of Kaylee's bedroom, Gunderson? What did you take? Is this all a cover up? Is this all a psyop? I don't know. I wanted to make this quick, short video because I think that every single one of those officers should be investigated. Their previous records of committing horrible things like hiding and mishandling evidence in previous cases just to make the state look good, just to make themselves look good, is very concerning, okay? Remember, cops are paid by citizens, by we the people, tax dollars. And the fact that they are abusing power and doing whatever the fuck they want, touching whatever the hell they want, potentially taking things out of Kaylee's room, because to me, it looks like he took something from Kaylee's room. And again, these are my opinions, my theories. These videos are for entertainment purposes only, but it's something that should be considered. We shouldn't just, well, it already happened. Well, they know what they're doing. No, the fuck they don't. No, we already know that they don't. And even if they do know what they're doing, we already know that they've done corrupt things in the past. And that they were not held accountable for those corrupt things. Look up Stickergate. Again, if you guys are just coming in, hit the like button. It takes half a second, but also go and watch the old videos where I talked in depth about the Stickergate incident. 95 Blue Devil. Will anyone we see in the videos face charges? Who could even bring charges? Thompson? It's so frustrating. I don't think so, because we know that law enforcement, basically for any agency, they're heavily protected. Unfortunately. I just want to know, what was Gunderson doing in there for 1 minute, and how long was Snyder in? It's really weird. Doesn't sit well with me. If you guys have seen the video of, or the body cam footage of Officer Gunderson, please let me know your thoughts before I go. This is not going to be a long video, guys. I have to go and do some things. I just wanted to vent, and I want your guys' opinions regarding these officers that are turning their cameras off in the middle of a quadruple homicide. How fucking convenient, right? So thank you guys for joining me in this very short live. I hope you guys enjoyed the videos. Hit the like, and see you guys soon, okay? Take care.